Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, this is a video about the new laws that was coming in the UK, and I've just seen today that they're coming in within weeks. So, whatever that means, a couple of weeks. So it's happening, it's going to be happening very soon. And this was the law changes to the offensive weapons list and a couple of other things. So it's just a warning to you, because it's a shame that people get criminalised over things that aren't shouldn't really be a crime. So the first thing they're doing is you're not going to be able to buy knives online anymore. So I don't know what's going to happen there. If you're going to have to get them sent somewhere, or to a post office, who knows. I'm just reading some of the stuff there. They're changing the legal definition of threatening with an offensive weapon to make prosecution easier, whatever that means. Banning the possession of a knife on further education premises. Banning certain rapid fire rifles, stuff like that. And then they're updating the definition of what a flick knife may be. So it could be that something like this, which is a spring assisted flipper knife with a lock, that could be deemed as a flick knife now and be illegal to own, because that's the other thing they're doing. All of the stuff that is currently on the offensive weapons list within weeks is going to be illegal to own in your house or on private property. At the minute you can legally own these things. I'll mention them all in a minute. Yeah, so if you've got any of these items that I read out now, you want to get rid of them, get them destroyed. I don't know if the government or the police are going to do these surrender bins, but if you get caught with any of these things in your house that I'm going to mention now, you can be arrested. So it is butterfly knives or balisongs, disguised knives, where a blade or sharp point is hidden inside what looks like an everyday object, like a buckle or a phone or a brush or lipstick. Flick knives, and again they're going to change the definition of what a flick knife is. So this could now be a flick knife, and possibly a knife with any flipper on it could be a flick knife. They've not said what they're changing the definition to yet, so I don't know. Gravity knives, stealth knives, which are like knives made of hard plastic, unless they're kitchen knives. Zombie knives, swords, including samurai swords, and then it says a curved blade over 50 centimetres. And then there's some exceptions to stuff that's pre-1954. So if you've got like a wall hanger samurai sword, that's probably going to have to now be blunt and under 50 centimetres long from the top of the handle to the tip of the blade. Sword sticks, push daggers, blowpipes, telescopic truncheons. These extend automatically by pressing buttons or a spring in the handle. Batons, straight, side-handled and friction-locking truncheons. Hollow kubatons, a cylinder-shaped keychain holding spikes. Shurikens or like ninja stars. And then there's a couple of weird ones. Kurosari Gamma, which is a sickle attached to a rope. A Kaiok Etsu Shogi, which is a hook knife attached to a rope, and a Kurosari or a Manriki Gurusari, which is a weight attached to a rope, wire or cord. Hand and foot claws, and then knuckle-dusters. So any of those things in your house within weeks will be illegal to own. At the minute you can own them. Now, buy them, sell them, import or export them. Now you cannot own them. So I would have had a list up while I was talking about them so you could see. I'll add a link below to the website so you can see more details. But yeah, anything on that offensive weapons list will be illegal to own now, so don't have it in your house. Don't own it. Do not have it. Any of those things I mentioned they're also changing some of the things make sense, like the acid laws and stuff. And there's a couple of laws about firearms that I don't really know anything about, because all my guns are legal to own. All of my stuff on here is legal to own without a license. You know, so someone who knows a bit more about firearms would have to talk to you about that. I'm more on the weapon side, you know. So yeah, beware. Don't own anything on the offensive weapons list now. Beware about your spring-assisted knives, because they may be illegal now. And no more buying knives online, sadly. You know, unless there's a way around it. But at the minute, you're not going to buy it. You're not going to be able to buy knives online. So yeah, all very sad stuff. You know, and all ridiculous like usual. Well, not all ridiculous. Some of it's good, but yeah. There's a couple of more things on there, but these was the ones I thought was more important to people like me. You know what I mean? So yeah, beware. Get rid of your stuff, hand it in if you can, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Don't be made into a criminal, you know, for nothing really. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's it. What can I say? You know, just beware and look out. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to like and share. Especially share this video, because other people should see this really. You want to share this around as much as you can. You know, liking it helps it get shared as well anyway. And yeah, that's it. Alright, stay safe and see you later. Right, before you leave, if you ever wanted to support this channel, you can now via Patreon or by shopping at Amazon.com and Gearburst. There's more info below if you need that. Remember, if you want to get full notifications for this channel, click the bell, and I'll see you later. Cheers.